Every year I prune the eucalyptus trees by the side of my house to collect up a pile of firewood to keep me in cooking fuel for the following year. And it is a job that I have just finished for this year. It has taken a while because there was no rush, so I have been trimming off branches in between doing all the other jobs which I had to do. And this is how we do it. Up the step ladder, balancing on the very top, and then reaching over our head with our little saw to cut down branches, which will then be turned into logs which will fit easily into my little oven. Far better to cut things to size to begin with rather than later. And these trees, well, they do grow well. Every year they put on somewhere between 5 and 10 metres of growth, so that's ample wood for which to cook for the next year. And additionally, being eucalyptus, it's a good idea to keep them trimmed as they are near the house, because these, in the very strong winds, do always have the potential to snap. So no high branches means nothing will fall on the house. And as I said, all was cut, all was trimmed. And here then is the result. 5 trees worth of new growth. Trimmed to logs which are just the right size for going into my oven. And that should last me a year or so, or nearly a year. It will be a little while before I use it. It's ideal to let them dry out properly. The ones on the bottom have, but obviously the ones that I've just cut today are still green and will remain that way for a little while. And this then, cutting firewood, that is very much my winter exercise. Far better than going to a gym. Again, you can see I set that down there, and this is the extent of my tools. A couple of little saws for taking off the branches, and then a machete to chop them to size. This eucalyptus wood, when fresh, is easily cut, but once it's dried, it's like iron. So the wise move is to cut it to start with, which I have done. And now let me take you over to where I store the firewood. There's not a huge amount left, but it's ample for a week or two, maybe even a month, to allow the new wood to dry out and become ready for use. So this, what I've been cooking with at the moment, my current supply of firewood, which will be followed very shortly by my fresh new firewood.